Hi guys, I'm Chris. Welcome back to the Passive Income Challenge. And this is where we're basically looking to build a business from scratch. And within probably about 365 days, we're going to develop it into a full-time business. So what's this video about? It's how to change mindset and behaviour. I thought this would be really important just before we start uploading lots and lots of updates about the progress we're making, which we're going to be filming over the next couple of days. I thought before we start that it'd be good to explain positivity, because we need lots of that, don't we? And you're going to need this because you're going to need enthusiasm and everything if we're going to drive this forward. So we're going to be talking about how to change your mindset. If you want to succeed, you've got to be positive, yeah? If you're all like, oh, I don't want to do this, it's going to be pretty hard, So you've got to be positive, you've got to be full of energy, yeah, ooh, 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 ooh. Not always like that. You want to change your life, right? That's why you're here. You're obviously watching the video. So what are you going to expect in this video? Well, we're going to be giving you lots of tips. We've done lots and lots of business over the years. So we're going to sort of, let you have some of our knowledge, how have we maintained positive as we've gone through sort of ups and downs of business life. So we're going to be giving you these as we go out sort of through the video. Also, I'm going to be explaining what kind of I'm doing to adopt various values to become positive, and I'll be explaining as we go through the video again what these values are. If you're waiting to the end, towards the end of the video, we're going to be explaining what we've got planned just around the corner. So stay tuned, guys. We've got some really good and exciting developments just coming down the tracks now, and I'll go into that in a little bit more detail as we get to the end of the video. And finally, really watch it to the end, because at the end there's going to be 3 or 4 key questions that we always ask to help develop further a positive mindset. So that's what it's all about. Let's dive into the detail. So I'm Chris. I'm kind of a normal guy. Some of you might be thinking I'm not, but yeah, I'm a normal guy. I've got a house, got a mortgage, I've got a car, family, commitment, bills, So I've got lots of day-to-day work pressures and sort of life pressures that, most of you guys out there have got as well. So I fully get that, you get good days, bad days, ups, downs, you're positive, you're negative. So this is all about what can we do to maintain a positive mindset all the time. And I thought it's really important for this challenge because we've got to be really positive if we're going to drive this forward in the time frames we want and get to where we want to get to. So I'm going to tell you what I normally do to try and get positive, as long as you don't come out and end up like me. So lots of principles and examples I'm going to give you now that how we sort of stay positive. And one of the main things is you feed the positivity and you starve the negativity. And what we mean by that is the stuff that's positive and that's doing good, feed more positivity into it. So you become more positive. Anything negative, you deal with it, push it to one side, get rid of it. And then what you're doing is, we look at your body as a container, okay, and you've got a mix of positive and negative vibes in this container. Rather big one here. And what you need to do is fill this container right up with positive thoughts, positive everything. And the more we do that, the more positive we become. Another thing you do to help fill up yourself with all these positive thoughts is you surround yourself with positivity. So if you like reading books, read lots of books that are positive about successful people, biographies of people that have done well, life quotes, positive quotes, that sort of stuff. Anything really that gives you a feel-good factor and you can draw positivity on. YouTube, go on to YouTube, it's superb. There's so many good videos on there. We just watch them all the time. Look at successful people, draw on their success, draw on their positivity, and kind of you feed off it just to keep you going. Another thing, look at our Instagram. I'll put the link up there, hopefully. It's on the front page of our YouTube channel as well. Every other quote or so we put a positive quote on there because it's all about staying positive. And you have a look at that and it's pretty clear that this is what we're looking to do, and we're going to carry this forward throughout the whole task. So yeah, have a look on there, subscribe, so that'd be good. So it'd be another follower and it'd be another little bit of a uplift for me. So hey, drop by and give me a follow and a like and all the other bits you have to do on there. Okay, this is what this is all about, positive mindset. So I can do something as opposed to I can't. I will do something as opposed to I won't. Instead of saying, that's impossible, that can't be done. You say, how can that be done? Yeah, you're still saying, well, it might not be able to be done, but instead of saying, no, can't do it, you're saying, yeah, okay, how can that be done? You know, you're exploring ways to do things. Just slight variations, but it's just putting a little bit of positive spin onto things. I like that, positive spin onto things. Another thing, be honest with yourself. I don't know about you guys, but I'm my own worst critic. Does that make sense? Yeah. My own worst enemy, that's it. A lot of people sort of criticise themselves. Sometimes that's not necessarily too bad a thing, in the sense of it's good to sometimes acknowledge your flaws. You know, end of the day, no one's perfect. Everyone's got weaknesses, okay, to varying degrees. But once you acknowledge the weaknesses, you know, you start to become not bulletproof, but you start to build a defence around yourselves. You know, yeah, I know, right? I've got a big bald head. Yeah, I know. Okay, I've got a slightly big nose. Yeah, I know. You know, I'm rather boring. Yeah, I know. But yeah, see what I mean? So you leave comments below now. Hey, this guy's got a big bald head. I go, yeah, I know. It's, you know, tell me something I don't know. You know, so you start to build a defence, and when you start to openly to yourself acknowledge these sort of flaws, you can then start protecting yourself, start putting a barrier around yourself, and you start to get a bit more positive. Another thing that really, really helps, fitness. Some of you will already be doing it, some aren't. I find it helps me. You know, it's that old saying, a healthy body's a healthy mind. And I find that, you know, sometimes I do get down, I work long hours, and just going for a quick run, sort of a couple of mile run around the block or whatever, it's just enough to give you that little bit of an uplift. You can go into your own little zone, you can focus, process, and then sort of come back and get on with it again. If you're like me, you can't walk the next morning, but you know, that's not a bad thing. The other thing about, yeah, you criticise yourself, but the other thing that kind of follows on from that is failure. I mean, I can't mention failure. This is all about positivity. This is meant to be sort of feeding positive thoughts and getting my mind positive. But failure, you know, doesn't have to be a negative. Failure actually can be a positive, because if you look at life, every day, failure is an everyday part of life. You know, it happens all the time to many people. It's how you deal with that failure that kind of dictates what kind of person you become. So if you fail and you just say, right, that's it, I've had enough, then yeah, you've thrown everything in, you've given up. But you know, if you fail, but then you look at it and you learn from it and you move on and treat failure as it's part of the life journey that you're on, suddenly it becomes a useful tool because it helps you develop. So suddenly you're taking a positive view on a negative situation, and you need to do this all the time. You know, look for the positive, and you know, sometimes they're a little bit weaker than other ones, but you can always find them. So yeah, go for the positive. It's a learning project. Give it a go. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid of failure. So, you know, what am I doing? You know, just give me a few examples about how we try to improve our mindset and mental sort of behaviour. So, you know, what am I doing to adopt this? Well, videos, more videos. That's all I do is watch videos on YouTube. I'm constantly looking at how can I improve myself mentally, positively, the work we're doing, the channels we're building, and everything else. I use YouTube a lot. I guess you guys do, because you're kind of hopefully sitting there watching me now. And what's the other thing? Surround yourself with positive people. Hey, okay, maybe I haven't now, but yeah, it doesn't have to be physical. I don't have to have them sitting here. I'm not saying go out, get rid of your friends because they're negative. You know, although negative people do sometimes pull you down. But you know, you can surround yourself with positive people without having them sitting on the seats here. You know, you've got a phone, you know, one of these. You've got Instagram, you've got Facebook, you've got YouTube. Follow people, pick people that are inspirational, who make you feel good. Surround yourself with your virtual friends if you like. Develop relationships with them. Millions of people, pick and choose people, you know, that give you inspiration and make you feel positive, and follow them. That's what I do, and it really works. And I've just sort of dived into that big time in the last sort of week, 10 days whilst we've been building this, and it really, really does work, guys. So yeah, highly, highly recommend it. Other things we're doing, you know, incredible work ethic. I mean, we're up at sort of 5:30 in the morning at the moment. We're working 18 hours days, way late into the evening, but you know, it's keeping us going. So, you know, finally there was four key questions I said that I would save to the end that I think you should really be asking. It kind of puts everything into context. And in simple terms, it's why. Why? Why? First one, just say why. Why am I doing this? Why is it necessary? Why have I got to listen to a man with a big bald head, big nose, who's very boring? Why? I could ask the question, why have I got to sit here at 11 o'clock on a Saturday evening filming this video for people that I've never met? Why? But what you're doing by asking the question why, you start to challenge the reason why, and then when you answer it, it starts to give you a purpose. So you start to put things in context, and it makes it a bit more sort of positive. And then second question beyond that is, why not? Why not do this? Why shouldn't I have to listen to the bald man with the big nose? Why not? Why shouldn't I make a video at 11 o'clock in the evening so I can film it for people I don't know? Why not? Suddenly you're starting to challenge the process again. And the third question, so we said why? Why not? Why not me? Why not me? Why shouldn't I be the one sitting here making the video for you? I'm no different to him over there. End of the day, we're all human beings, different to each other. Well, okay, not everyone's bald and got big nose, but you get what I'm saying. If he can do it, so can I. If I can do it, so can you. If I can do it, you can do it. Anyone can do it. How many times you walk down the street and you've looked at someone and said, how has an idiot like that got a car like that? Or, I don't know, how's so-and-so like that got a house like that? And it's not being negative, but you look at them and say, well, why have they got that? They're no different to me. Exactly my point. Why not? Why not me? There is no reason for why not me. Because you can do it. You just be positive. And then the fourth one, so you've got why not me? And then why not now? What are we waiting for? Let's do it now. Why wait? Why? Why not? Why not me? Why not now? 4 simple questions. But when you start to do all that, what you then start to do, so we're all creatures of habit. We all get stuck into our routines and do the same things daily. And you kind of get stuck, not in a rut, but you just get into your routine. And once you're in that routine, it's very hard to step outside of your routine, your comfort zone, and do something different. And what you start to do, when you start to ask these questions, why not me, why now, or why not now, you start to challenge the status quo, what you're used to. And once you start to do that, you take yourself out of your comfort zone. And that's not a bad thing, because this is about improving and taking you to places that you haven't been before. And then once you start to do that and you get out of your comfort zone, that's when you can start making changes. And I guess that's what we all want to do. I want to change a lot of stuff in my life for the better, and I guess you guys do, because you're giving me your valuable time to watch this video, which is positive, so well done. Okay, so that's it. It's just very simple. I just really wanted to put some context around that, and I think it's really important to kind of throw that one out to you now, and hopefully you can take, even if you just take 1 or 2 snippets out of that, that's positive. Some of the things you look at and go, that won't work for me, or that's not a good idea, or I've heard that one before. That's fine. But if you can take one takeaway from there, that's great. It's progress. Okay, so thanks for giving me your time. Really good. I hope you found that useful. All I would say is, just before you go, because I know you're just about to rush off and find all your friends on Instagram and YouTube and start following them and everything else. Before you go, remember to hit that subscribe button, and if you haven't already done so, of course, and turn on notifications, because we've got another video we're filming for the whole of this weekend. We've got about 5 or 6 videos we're filming in one sort of big batch, and our next video will be coming up very shortly. It might be up there, but then it might not, because we haven't filmed it yet, and I'm filming it tomorrow. But it may be up there by the time I edit this. If it's not, I'll just be pointing to something. Okay, but our next video is going to build on this one, and it's going to, how do I know if I will be successful? Or we're going to highlight the top 10 excuses that people come up with as to why they can't be successful. And then what we will then do is give you 10 answers as to why you can be successful, just to push all that negativity once and for all out the way. So watch that one when it comes out, and that's it. Hopefully I've come across quite positive, because it's now 20 to 12 on a Saturday night, but this is what this is all about. It's positivity. We will do what we need to do to move this forward, and hopefully you guys can start to to pick up on this, and we'll get more into this and more positive, I guess. Cool. Cheers. Hi guys, just one other thing I nearly forgot to tell you. I said I had an important update I was going to let you know. Well, we've been testing out a second YouTube channel just to trial a product idea that we've got, and we've managed to get one of our videos ranked up on the first page of Google within 24 hours, which is really, really good because it's free advertising. Yeah, and obviously Google and YouTube, you know, both owned, and they're both the same company effectively. So we've, through a variety of optimization methods, managed to get our video ranked on the top of Google. We're in the top sort of 2 videos on there. Really, really exciting news, and we'll be putting up a detailed update on that in the next sort of few videos, probably explaining kind of how we've done it and what we did in terms of the optimization process. But really, really exciting stuff. So it's all going in the right direction.